Testing. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well. I am here to do a bit of streaming and a bit of building. I have actually been doing a bit of building off camera and everything already, and I've been quite busy since the last stream that I did. And yeah, what we kind of did was we got set up for the previous stream. So we are going to be going and doing some of that. So let's go and just dump all of this crap in. I'm going to need you in here. Like that. Okay. So what I need to do is I want to get busy finishing up a bit of the terraforming that I started doing. And I'm just going to go, oh, look at this. Satan was busy building up a little lighthouse, which is looking good. And I just need to grab a couple of fireworks because, yeah, we do have a load of in there as well. But yeah, so coming on over to here, we have got sort of like our starting terraforming done here. I've done a little bit around here. I kind of did this whilst watching the KarotKraft's World Tour stream on Saturday, and I did all of this then. It's still very rough, but we are going to be getting there, so that is all good. And yeah, I've decided that for the time being, I don't really have as much energy to actually be making proper full-blown videos and stuff like that, so I am just going to come in and stream here and there, and hopefully you guys will enjoy all of that sort of stuff and will enjoy the streams. So yeah, I'm just going to go and get myself into streaming status so that we're there and everything. And if you are in the chat, just go and say hello for me. Let me know that everything is going fine. Oop, that failed. But as you can see, I got this area built here. I don't think I showed this. I did do a sort of replay of this, so I might go and do something with a little bit of a video, but I'm not going to be doing as many regular videos as I had been doing. I'm just going to really stick to streaming for this foreseeable future, just because I've got a lot of stuff going on at the moment, and it's just easier to get into doing a bit of that sort of stuff. Right, is this music a little bit too loud, I wonder? Might be. I might just turn that down slightly. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Can't really hear myself think. So what I want to do is, did I have... don't think I do in here. Hello. Thank you. Alright, let's just get rid of you. What I need is some andesite. Oh, by the way, I did do this little pathway, or roadway, should I say, that goes all the way down to Satan Iron Mine little village area down here. This is just going to be like the sort of main road that goes in there. And actually, I think that's what I want to kind of like look to getting finished, because I want to make this road go all the way to the spawn area. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to tackle that for at least the first part of this stream. And I just need to finish this gateway here. The reason why I've done this like this is because it stops the mobs from coming through. Apart from the little baby zombies do slip through. But hey-ho, it is what it is. We'll just deal with that when we can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bring... That's not what I need. That's not what I need. I don't need that either. What I do need is this down here. And I'm going to need some more stone. I get this full of nearly? Okay, that's fine. That'll do. That'll do. Right. So what I want to do first is I want to work on the pathway going through here. And I do need to just bring some stuff like this in. Let's actually just get a load of our stuff first out here. Like that. Right, so I'm going to need a couple of these and a few of these and a few more of them. There we go. Go grab my stone cutter like this, and we're going to go and just plonk this down. Now I'm just wondering, like, I did start doing a bit of a roadway up here, but I'm not sure, but that was based on having this in the center, and I've kind of decided that I'm not going to bother doing this. I think I've already got a zombie spawner down below. There's already been a couple of zombie spawners, and we've got a skeleton spawner as well, so there's plenty of ways for us to get XP. And as nice as it would have been to like have had this up here, just purely because of the size that it would need to be, I'm going to do the cardinal sin of getting rid of that and just dealing with that like that. So that will leave me with a lovely opportunity now to maybe come along and bring the path up through this way, which I think would make a much better composition than what I was originally going to have. So I'm going to do that. I think it does mean now that this is all in the way, but I think what will happen is this will be like this sort of level, and it will start to build up here. So I think I'm just going to go and splotch in a load of stuff here. And do that. So yeah, let's go and see what we can come up with, really. I am going to need, though, as I was saying, where did I put it? There it is. I am going to need to get some of this and some of these guys, probably a few more of these. It is a shame that you can't get cracked stone in slab form, but it is what we'll just have to sort of deal with there, really. If we just come along here and put that in there like that, that should be fine. Okay, let's go up here and really sort of try and figure this out and how we want to do this, because we kind of want this to go up gradually in a sense. So what I might do is initially just come in with all of this, and then we can like add texture in at a later time. Might make that 3 actually, like that. And yeah, okay. So, how's your guys' week going so far? Have you had a busy week, or is it sort of somewhat slow at the moment for you guys? Let me know what it's been like. I mean, it's technically only Monday, so, and by technically I mean it is only Monday. So it's not going to be going that fast anyway, but it is what it is. Right, and then we could start coming back. Yeah, so my plans for this area is it's going to be like a sort of underground dwarven city, which I am really looking forward to getting around to doing. And I'm just really wanting to sort of figure some stuff out. And that, look, I'm not entirely sure the palette as of yet. I mean, I am definitely probably going to be doing the white sort of style that I've been doing with regards to the sort of marbly type things. I've been really liking that style, bringing that forward from season 2. From season 1, should I say. So, yeah, we should start getting some good stuff going. Why? Yeah, so we should start getting some good ideas going. Like the sort of the idea behind doing the sort of entranceway into this area was to sort of like get a rough idea of how I would like the block palette to go, really, and getting that sort of embedded in does mean though that I'm likely going to need a lot of calcite, which isn't the easiest to get hold of. You have to destroy a lot of geodes for that sort of stuff, so yeah. Yeah, so this is just going to really just be what I'm working on over the coming months, really. And I am really excited for KarotKraft. Sorry, for Hermitcraft, should I say? Season 11. That's been announced, and I have to say, to be fair, I've been playing Minecraft for many years now, and season 10 of Hermitcraft is the first I've really like followed along for the entire season. I've never really followed Hermitcraft all that much for the entire sort of like for an entire season and stuff. I kind of like started watching seasons and stuff, but then kind of just end up sort of falling away on the wayside a bit. So it was really fun to watch all of their sort of ideas and plans come to fruition, and it's interesting because some of them had grand plans and they haven't quite managed to sort of finish them probably to the extent that they wanted to do, but it's kind of nice to see them just taking that sort of on and not like getting too bogged down in that sort of thing, which I think is really, really quite good. But this entire season of Hermitcraft has been less about that I'm going to really struggle to get up there. It's going to be a really sharp turn up there. It's been really interesting to see them sort of not get too bogged down in like the really big stuff. They've kind of like done smaller things going along, and it'd be interesting to see if they take that sort of approach in the next season and do that. But like the builds that they've done have been incredibly modular this season, and they don't typically tend to do that. I think it's made it a bit more sort of refreshing in that sort of regard. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And they did say that there's going to be no new hermits as well, for the start at least of season 11. Whether or not that is going to go through and there will be any new guys coming along during the season is another question, but it was sort of like alluded to that there won't be any new hermits. So there's going to be obviously thinking about, you never know, they could be just trying to throw us off the scent. But I'm not quite sure who I would think. I have been watching JoJo Solos do like be a part of like the Hermitcraft thing a little bit, and watched a couple of their streams and stuff, and I think they would add something else to sort of like the Hermitcraft roster, so to speak. And I think they would be quite an interesting addition if they were to be like added on at some point. But yeah, it would be quite interesting. Am I gonna get up there in question? I don't know. Might need to make this a little bit. Oh no, just a little bit sharper going up now. Like this. I did kind of want it to be gradual, but if the gradualness isn't going to work, then you kind of got to just step it up a little bit quicker. I mean, I could have a look up at the top and just see if there's a way to sort of make this go. But kind of like more sloping sort of ways up, rather than it being all of a sudden a dramatic rise. But you know, we never know. But I am going to be streaming just for a couple of hours today, and really want to get into a rhythm and sort of like stream more regularly, but like not having to worry too much about the amount of time and stuff for it. So I'm gonna try and get into the sort of streaming situation a little bit more regularly. Do I have any more of the? I do not. Let me get some more stone like that. Like that. Ooh, this is going to come in a little bit. think what I might get away with, to be fair, is something like this. And if I can, that'd be great. Maybe I can do something like this. Hopefully. I think I might be able to actually do that. Maybe just make this so that it's a bit more of a ravine thing going down, which means I'll need to start from about here and at least get down to the stone level. Because I think that might be easier. Yeah, because if I do something like this, let's just have a quick look. This could be more of a sort of deeper area to traverse. I think I've got no room in my inventory, so let's just go and go down there. I think actually I'd prefer it to be in that level. I should have started from the top up there and worked my way down. I think that would have been a bit easier to do. So let's go back and get rid of some of that stuff. Right. So we're at this sort of level. I'm just going to come in and I think mark this out as to how it would need to be. I think that's just going to be easier to do for this instead. And just look how high up we are compared to that. I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it this way. I should have done it this way to begin with. I think I did actually say that I was going to start from the top as well at some point, and then I still decided to start from the bottom anyway. So That's on me. Nope. I'm actually wondering whether or not it might be better to snake it a bit more this way first. We shall see. And because I'm trying to vision this at the moment, and I'm not gonna lie, I am just struggling slightly. Maybe something like this. I think that would be better like that. No. But I think because if we snake it, oh, come on. If we snake it, we can put buildings up here and stuff like that as well. And sort of give it a more of an identity that way. All right. This is where if I was recording, I would now say, well, let's now just turn it in, turn to time lapse, and I'll come back once I have done it, and you would get a lovely little completed version of sort of like a trial and error. So you're kind of getting to witness my live building process, really, which I hope is entertaining for people. If you are watching this over on YouTube, do go and hit that like button and also subscribe so you can be notified as to when I am streaming as well. Because you wouldn't want to miss this fantastic content now, would you? And same with on Twitch as well. Do feel free to go and follow me on Twitch because I am dual streaming on all the good streaming platforms. I'm not liking this either. Ugh. I just really like that windy path. I don't know if I've got enough room to do it in. I just really prefer... Oh my... What the heck's this? There's two of... What? What? Two? Oh my days. They're all coming at me. Okay, right. Oh, come on. Look at that. No, no, no. In here, in here, in here. I'm trying to do it so that I don't... Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. Oh, I only got the one disc. Darn it. Okay. Right. Okay. 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 Alright. I am struggling to build this, if I'm honest. Oh, come on. I've now created a mob farm. I really like this windy path. I think I'm going to have a think about it. I think I'm going to have to think about it. So, yeah. But for some reason, I am not feeling very comfortable right now. So I think I am going to end the stream. I know it's a very short stream, but I don't know. I'm just feeling a little bit off. So